Picture this. The year is 2023 and it's summertime. The entire planet loses its damn mind over a movie about a plastic doll who wears high heels and suddenly questions the patriarchy. Critics call it genius. TikTok explodes in pink. Grown adults show up to theaters dressed like they're auditioning for the next season of RuPaul's Drag Race. And at the center of this cotton candy chaos sits Barbie, cruising straight toward $1 billion at the box office like it already owed her that sweet, sweet paycheck. Everyone assumes Warner Brothers printed cash with this thing. After all, it only cost $145 million to make, right? Now, that is a cute budget for a giant toy commercial. Tickets sold like crazy, merch flew off shelves, easy billion in profit, right?
Wrong.
Executives probably popped champagne on a yacht made of Margot Robbie's old shoes. Except that's the fairy tale version Hollywood wants you to swallow. Let me walk you through what actually happened once the glitter settled and the accountants started screaming. First, the real production budget wasn't $145 million. That number is what Warner Brothers whispered to the trades so everyone would think that they were geniuses. Add reshoots, delays due to the mass event that happened in 2020 that we shall not name, and Greta Gerwig basically rewriting the script 7,000 times because the first few versions tested with audiences like wet cardboard, and the true cost lands closer to $200 million before marketing even opens its greedy mouth. Now, marketing. Get ready for this one. Warner Brothers treated this one like the Super Bowl, the World Cup, and Taylor Swift's Eras Tour were crammed inside a mega media taco. They partnered with literally everything pink. Airbnb turned a Malibu house into the dream house. Burger King sold pink burgers that looked like Pepto-Bismol exploded inside the bag. Even Progressive Insurance dropped a Barbie commercial. Total marketing spend? Another $200 million easily. So now we're at about $400 million just to get people in seats. The movie ends up grossing almost $1.5 billion worldwide. Sounds unstoppable. But theaters keep roughly half of every ticket. That leaves Warner Brothers with about $750 million in actual revenue. Subtract the $400 million spent, and you're looking at $350 million in black ink. Solid win, but suddenly not the pink mega cash cow everyone thought. Now here's where the story gets spicy. The real winners weren't the studios. They did fine, don't cry for them. The real winners negotiated like sharks in sparkly heels. Greta Gerwig, the director who turned a toy into an Oscar contender, pocketed around $50 million when bonuses kicked in. This was true baller money for a woman director creating her first mega blockbuster and a legendary power move. Ryan Gosling, our perfect Ken, locked in a clean $12.5 million up front. Not bad for basically showing up and being dreamy. He laughed all the way to the bank, but compared to what comes next, it feels like pocket change. And now, let's look at Margot Robbie, sweet, innocent Barbie herself. Back in 2020, when nobody believed this movie could work, she took a modest salary up front. Reports say around $12.5 million. Same ballpark as Ryan. But Margot didn't just act and produce, she played 4D chess. Her production company, Lucky Chap, snagged a fat percentage of the box office gross, plus a slice of every piece of merchandise that moved. Dolls, shirts, pink Crocs, bizarre pink burgers, all of it. When the final checks cleared, Margot walked away with roughly $50 million as an actress and producer, and then another $40 million plus from back-end points and merch cuts. That's right, nearly $100 million for playing dress-up with plastic horses and turning existential dread into a dance number. Ryan got 12.5, Greta got 50, Margot got close to 100 million, and eternal bragging rights as the woman who outnegotiated every suit in Hollywood while wearing fluorescent rollerblades. So, next time someone tells you Barbie was just a fun summer movie, remember the real plot twist. The smartest person in Barbie Land wasn't stereotypical Barbie, it was the actress playing her who turned a doll into a personal printing press of money and laughed all the way to the bank in actual pink stilettos. Moral of the story? Always read the fine print, negotiate like your rent depends on it, and if you're gonna bet on yourself, bet big. Margot did, and now she's the one living in the real dream house. Next week, we're going to take a look at Taylor Swift and the mega bomb she dropped in 2023. You may have heard of it, a little something called the Eras Tour. A lot of you know that this was a cash cow, but don't necessarily know why it solidified T-Swift as one of the most badass negotiators in history. Now, like and subscribe to the damn channel, or I will get Will Ferrell to stuff you inside a box and sell you on Etsy.